All right, I'm going to do a real quick video on my new Tether'd Mantis saddle. I'm not going to compare this to the Arrow Hunter Kestrel and Kite. You can go look at those videos and determine for yourself. I just got this in the mail, but I did already go out and hang on it. I'm going to try to cover the same things that I covered in my other video. Now, let's first of all, let's talk about the craftsmanship and quality. From what I can tell, this is just as well built as the Arrow Hunter, and I've already expressed my opinion about that. The sewing on this looks really good. I don't see anything that kind of strikes me as scary or whatever. But let's just go through the same components. They also use a mesh type fabric. I believe this one here is a little bit more flexible. One of the things I do want to note right off the beginning is this waist buckle. It is a slide buckle, so there will be a little bit of noise if you try to take this out of your pack, which I carry mine in my pack most of the time. But really, if you hold your thumb on that, you can hook it up. It's not going to make a whole lot of noise. Okay, so I'm not really concerned about that. Once you cinch these slide buckles down, it's pretty quiet. They're dead quiet. So I'm not really worried about that. But if you were worried about that, what I like about this, the way they did this system, you can take this buckle off and put a buckle that you want on there. So for those that are worried about any kind of noise from that, it's not sewn in like some of the other saddles. This one here is very easy to remove and to install. But this is also a weight-bearing buckle, and I like that part of it, even though most of the time I don't think your waist strap comes into play as far as weight-bearing. The leg buckles, ingenious one-piece design. There is absolutely no noise in this. It hooks into a little hook on the back side like that. Very quiet, very easy to get on and off. I can't say enough about that. That's a winner. Absolutely lightweight. Okay. See what else. We talked a little bit about the lineman straps. You can already see on this one how much further forward these lineman straps are than other saddles out there. But here's the thing. And I just tried this on. I don't even think lineman belts are even necessary with these big loops like this anymore. I think that what I'm going to wind up doing is cutting mine off and just using this as my lineman belt and as my bridge location, which the bridge is Amstel already spliced and sewed in. Slides easy on the carabiner. This bridge is perfect. But getting back to these, you can see that even on both, remember in some of the other saddles, it just barely came to the end of the saddle. Well, this one extends halfway up into the loop. It's going to be much easier to clip on. Now, one of the things that I did is I normally wear a large in most saddles. This is going to be my early season saddle. Heck, I'll probably use it all year, but I ordered a medium, which is kind of small for me. But I actually like how well it fits me. And like I said, once again, I don't know if you can see this, but I can look down and it's very easy to get into that loop if I use that. But once again, I really think that I'm just going to use these big loops. Plenty of molly loops to attach anything that you might need. Of course, the way I set up a saddle, I have one loop here, platform, and one stick. I am also going to have a removable pouch that I attach here that I clip into the saddle. I'll put a zip tie through this, so it's a hard loop, and that way I can clip in and out of it easy. And that'll contain everything I need. That'll have my lineman's belt, it'll have my tether, it'll have my T-square, my bow hook. Everything I need to hunt that tree will be in that attachable. What I like about that is once I'm done setting the tree up, that pouch now comes off of my hip and I'm free to turn. There's been times where I try to turn like that and I'll scrape that pouch against the tree and it can make noise. It's never been a problem, but I try to eliminate things before they happen. So the thing I really absolutely love about this Mantis, I don't know if you can see this, and I'm so tempted to go get the other saddles and just do a comparison. Look at how small that packs down to go into my pack. The other ones are at least twice this size. This thing is incredibly mobile, very well made, absolutely quiet. Like I said, it's got the one slide buckle, and if you don't like that, change it out. I don't really think your waist strap is going to be load bearing per se. I really don't. I think your leg straps are more load bearing, but if you're that worried about it, with something this small, throw on a rock climbing harness. If you're really that worried about it, put a loop in the bottom of your tether and hook into your rock climbing harness. I'm personally not going to do that. I'm going to use this saddle just like it is. I'm going to put 3 loops on it, 2 rope loops for my stick and my platform, 1 zip tie hard plastic loop so I can clip my bag in and out of it. I'm ready to hunt. I will hunt with this October 1st, and I just got this in the mail today. Like I said, I took it outside and hung it off of my swing set and sat in there for a while, and it's just like every other saddle. I personally don't find saddles at all uncomfortable. I don't know what people are complaining about with the hip pinch. The only thing I can think about, if you sit all day, of course it's going to constrict around your butt, your hip. It has to. I mean, unless you put a board in there to move those pivot points outside of your hip, of course it's going to try to go to the shortest distance, and so therefore your weight's going to drive it down, and I guess that's what people are calling hip pinch. It's not a problem for me. Then again, I just had a tooth pulled and I only had 1 shot, so maybe my pain tolerance is high. I don't know. But I don't think there's going to be any hip pinch with this thing. And like I said, I ordered a small one because I was really focused. I've got plenty of saddles. I wanted to get one that was as small as I possibly could get. And this already has my bridge attached to it. That is going to stuff inside of a fanny pack. Heck, I'll bet I could put it in my cargo pocket, you know, if I really wanted to. So this is the bomb. I've already told Greg I'm going to order 2 more of these things probably tonight. I'll order 1 large for cold weather and up north hunting, but I'm going to order another medium. Heck, I might get 4 or 5 of these things because, God, I hope this don't happen. But historically, when I like something, after a few years, they stop making it. So once again, what saddle am I going to be hunting with October 1st? Without a doubt, I'm going to be hunting with the Tether'd Mantis saddle. My other ones are retired at this point. I can't even imagine, after seeing this thing and seeing how quiet and lightweight and how it compacts up, that I would ever want to hunt with another one. I'll keep my other saddles. I still got all my sit drags and stuff out there. But man, I love this thing. One other thing for you new guys, you know, if you follow my YouTube, you know I hunt quite a bit off of the ground in my Gila suit. And I've got specialized seats that I use for that. But however, I want to encourage you guys, don't limit yourself to trees with this thing. You can hang this chest high and use this as a very comfortable seat sitting behind a tree. And if you get those PVC tubes like I demonstrated, you can put a couple around you and build a blind, and you're going to look like part of that tree, maybe a branch that's fallen over or a log laying up against it or whatever. But this is a very comfortable seat anywhere you have trees for even ground hunting. So that's another use for these things. But hey, I want to tell Ernie, G2 Greg, guys, as far as I'm concerned, man, I appreciate the research you did on this, listening to us over, you know, the last few years, going through all the gyrations of DIY projects that we did with these saddles. You know, a few of us have been saying for a few years now we wanted a very minimalist saddle that's lightweight, compactable, that met all the needs and safety requirements. And man, guys, I think you hit a home run with this thing. So spot on, dude. I hope you get all your logistical things worked out. I can't imagine the nightmare that's been. But guys, I have no problem recommending the Tether'd Mantis. Or I haven't done my review on the Predator platform yet. But man, that's what I'm taking out October 1st. And I've got probably 7 or 8 different platforms that I've built. And that Predator platform to me meets everything I need a platform to do. So guys, 2 great products. I look forward to some of the things that you're going to put out in the next few months and years. One of the things I want to focus y'all on, we need a lightweight, compact, saddle-friendly camera arm. These ones that are out there that are built for stands that come in behind, they're way over-engineered for us saddle hunters. We just need something compact that sits right out in front that can film off this way, or if we turn around, can film out that way. I'm thinking 2 arms, one maybe 10 inches, one 8 inches, will cover 90% of the trees that we need it in. There's got to be a better way to make one that's lightweight, that compacts easy. And I know if anyone can come up with that design, it's you two. So Get after it, Greg, Ernie.